Bureau of Motor Vehicles is selling your personal information and making millions of dollars doing it. An effort to allow you to opt out failed to advance during the legislative session, but lawmakers are not giving up, citing continued privacy concerns. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny explains their next step.
When you renew your driver's license here at the BMV, you're probably not thinking about your personal information, but we found things like your name, address, past addresses, odometer reading, even what kind of car you drive are gathered by the BMV and sold to third parties. It's legal, and they don't have to tell you they're doing it. Thousands of companies and individuals are buying driver data from the BMV, including attorneys, auto dealers, debt collectors, insurance agents, mobile home parks, private investigators, and security guards.
If you don't want your information sold, then, it's your information. And I think you should be able to make that determination if you want the BMV to sell it.
Senator Rodney Pohl filed Senate Bill 414 that would allow you to opt out of having your information sold. It would also prevent the BMV from selling data for people under 21 or 65 and older. What happened with that bill this session?
Well, unfortunately, the bill did not get a hearing this year, so unfortunately it died.
When we asked why it failed to get a hearing, a spokesperson for committee chair Liz Brown responded, Senator Brown recommends you speak with Senator Pohl, the author of this bill. Did you get any sort of response from the committee chairman as to why it did not get a hearing?
I really didn't.
Selling your info is a big moneymaker for the BMV. Records show the state brought in $25 million last year from doing it. They spend it on branch leases and employees and upgrading technology. If people opt out, that's fewer dollars.
This would be a huge hit to the BMV.
Some businesses pushed back on the opt-out idea. Hicks Wrecker Service relies on the information to find owners of towed vehicles. They buy the make, model, odometer reading, title information, owner name, and address. They then notify the owner to pick it up or the vehicle will be sold.
It's the law that we have to do it, and that's the reason we do it.
Are you using the information for anything other than contacting the owner of the vehicle?
No. Not at all. I have no reason to know about anybody else's business.
Senator Pohl is concerned about how companies and individuals store the data. Pohl and two other lawmakers have requested a summer study committee. Representatives Jim Pressel and Greg Porter wrote this May 6th letter to the Legislative Council citing significant privacy concerns, transparency gaps, as well as ethical questions about data security and third-party misuse.
Idea of having your identity stolen and potentially having your entire financial life ruined is a much more pressing issue.
Prompted by our reporting, the BMV is now required to report annually how much it makes from selling driver data and how it spends the money. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Well, Hicks Wrecker Service emphasizes they do not store driver data on their computers. They store the paperwork at their main office. The BMV brings in $25 million a year from selling driver data. They use the money for branch employees' salaries, leases, security, credit card processing fees, as well as upgrading technologies such as e-lien and e-title.